I'm live, on location in Washington, D.C., where people are going mad trying to capture slaves for money, and the compromise was just passed days ago. For you Southerners, I'll try to tone down on the big vocabulary so you can understand. There's been a buttload of people going to jail for helping the slave folk, and the government just passed the compromise half a fortnight ago.
Why didn't you just say week?
I wanted to use the word fortnight. Can I get a commercial break? We're back. Now let's talk to an actual convict.
So what have you been arrested for, ma'am?
Should I be on here? What's that contraption? Is that a gun? I think we're too technologically advanced here. Black and white film. Oh, golly gee, we're still too ahead of our time. Silent film.
This is madness!
Mr. Clay, would you mind explaining this compromise to us?
Well, it all started off back when...
California begged President Taylor to let them enter the Union as a free state. So when he finally let them, people were ticked off that there were more free states than slave states. It was pretty stupid. Well, anyways, to make matters worse, Taylor encouraged New Mexico to enter as a free state as well. Then Calhoun and Davis were all, blah, blah, blah. I don't want more free states than slave states. Our country needs slaves. So that's when the slaves started running away a lot. But that's when I came up with a compromise. The people in the North were complaining about how they have to go against their morals to follow the law.
Thank you. Now here's a word from our sponsors.
Bye.
Jefferson Davis and I, along with a few others, share the same views. We think that all states should have slaves, but the fugitive slave law is an amazing idea. When those pesky slaves run away, it's good to know that even people in the North are required to return them. And those stupid people that help the slaves are finally getting exposed for what they really are. Criminals.
We're back, and our next guest is Mr. John C. Calhoun. Hello, Mr. Calhoun.
Hi.
You seem very hostile today.
Yep. Well, bye.
Can you tell us whether or not you support slavery?
They're good for the economy, and I have some. May I go now?
Can you tell us how you feel about the compromise?
Just flashback.
I hate the compromise. I feel like I'm going against everything I believe in returning those poor slaves to their masters. They work so hard and go through so much, and some people in the North have even helped them to get away. And now we're being told that we have to destroy all of their suffering or else we'll be fined and jailed? It's ridiculous.
I love the compromise. Before it, I either had to watch my slaves all the time or worry about them running away. Now, when they run away, they have to be returned. And it's even better that those morons from the North have to do it. It makes them feel bad about themselves, and that's what they get for being against slavery.
Our final guest of the evening is Daniel Webster. Wrong Daniel. You're Daniel Boone. We need Daniel Webster.
Oh, man.
Hello, Mr. Webster.
Hello.
How do you feel about the compromise?
Well, the only thing I liked about the compromise was that we get a new, large, free slave state called California. That's it. The fact that the North was once considered a safe haven for all the slaves, but now it can't because the fugitives who run up there, they get caught, and the judge is like, oh, that makes them cha-ching, and they have to send them back to the South even if they're
I think Mr. Webster forgot to mention how the rest of the world's already moved on from slavery, and now they're much more civilized. We've already made our capital of our country not a slave trade center anymore, so why shouldn't we just send the message out throughout the whole country? And that concludes our segment for tonight. If you didn't get anything out of this tonight, please refer to our nice note card. So, we'll see you next time on WLKZQ 1850.
How did you get that fancy contraption to make that nice computer? We're done?